Definitely heavily relied on, but that will make it even harder for her because Cignal will make sure they do their job in blocking her today.
Excellent coverage to start things off for Makandili after that block, or Makandili Katindig after that block against Tin Tiamzon. Santos is blocked as well. Good defensive start for the Foxies. Alohi Robbins-Hardy sets it up. Tubu rolls it over from the middle. Doria Aquino almost, yep, she did finally score as Meneses unable to control that for the Super Spikers. Only 37% reception efficiency against the Flying Titans. There's a nice block again. What can you say about the defense of the Foxies? She has 2 of the 3 of the Foxies. But check that, 2 of the 4 points of the Foxies. Bad pass by Tiamzon. Cross court, they go to Gandler, who knocks it in.
Smart play by Vanny Gandler, not putting too much power in that swing.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng Bayan. Gandler 28% with that here today. A really bad pass there.
Good hustle.
Yep, saving it. Chance ball. Super Spikers. Gandler got it. Back-to-back points for Vanny Gandler.
It's a combination play by the Cignal Super Spikers
to retake the lead. 5-4. There's a good pass by Galang. She gets it back. Ara Makandili picks it up, former teammate in college. And again, Vanny Gandler. So far, Coach Zurabara has not mixed it up yet. Same starting lineup as in their first game, that 5-set loss against the Chameleons. Turing almost didn't get it across the net. Vanny Gandler is feeling it. She has scored the last 4 points of the Super Spikers. Ara Galang finally with a cross-court kill. And they go no further, down by 4 again.
Good serve by Vanny.
Vanny Gandler doing everything today. I mean, in their first game and her first stint as a Foxy as well. Short pass coming from Gandler. Tiamzon gets it through.
Love that swing. Well, looking at the lineup of the Farm Fresh Foxies, individually the skills are there. These are players that have seen it all. They've won matches, they've lost. The only team that has no new recruits. They went to Japan. This solidified their bond, and you could see it in their game. They're more fluid, they're talking more, they're able to recover after a mistake, and let's see if it's all the way this time.
Santos off speed. Wow. Erica Santos
so good.
Going long, going short.
I love it.
1 point through 5 sets against the Chameleons. Very short pass by Gandler. Tiamzon bounces it off the block. Tubino picks it up. Paat going cross this time. From the pipe, Gandler pushes it. Paat with a bad dig. Molina decides for an underhand easy over. Santos back row, and Santos scores again. Second point for Erica. Meneses with 2. She's coming off a 17-point performance.
Better reception.
But check that 7-point performance in the last game.
What a spot.
A touch for that challenge to go into favor, but
they need this.
Nothing working for them so far. Down by their biggest deficit now at 9 points. Meneses looking for the drop, picked up by Katindig. Gandler. Oh, Vanny now with 6.
Vanny Gandler, ever so efficient here in set number 1. But Cignal, of course, Eric, it's a bit too early to gauge things, to say things too early, but they are looking sharp.
General pops it up. Underhand set from Romero. Molina is blocked. Romero goes back to Molina, but that was low. Katindig to Santos. Cross court.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, the defense of the Foxies. Des Clemente de Guzman checking in for the first time for the Foxies. She scored 3 points in their first game. There is a nice hit. My Paat, one of the better looking hits so far here in the opening set.
Much needed point for the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Cayuna to Gandler. She has been unstoppable and continues to hurt the Foxies. She's got 7 already.
Well, with the Farm Fresh Foxies, no rhythm. here in set number 1, and no momentum and no player standing out, I would say.
That is in. Molina knocks it in from standing spike. Still a steep climb for the Foxies. Romero to Tubino. Blocked. Great tag time.
Yes, Erica Santos up against Honey Royce Tubino. Not getting Cignal, just needing 2 points to clinch set number 1.
Gandler. La Rosa popping it up. Paat. Got it.
Couldn't get past that block. Mylene Paat down.
Gandler has an ace already. Short pass from Tubino. Off-system play. That is into the net. No, apparently it's a block by Acuna.
Ooh, good dig by Don.
Encarnacion. Dug by Molina. Paat gets the side out and will erase 1 set point.
Good receive, yes.
Encarnacion is rejected. Except for Ces Molina in this lineup for Coach Zurabara, everybody is off the bench.
Good receive by Vanny.
Running attack for Acuna, and Acuna puts it away.
Good decision by Jelka Yuna to activate.
You want that rhythm, that tempo continue.
Yes.
Set number 2 is underway. Short pass from General. Beautiful set by Romero.
And Louis starting here in set number 2.
As well, that's right. No Alohi Robbins Hardy.
One more
Gonna be
time.
a battle at the net. Nice block by Meneses. A push from the back row for Vanny Gandler. And Doria Aquino with a huge grin on her face after that block.
You have a lot of spikers in this lineup that you can rely on. The middle blockers, Erica Santos on the right side, Jamson and Vanny Gandler and Jelka Yuna. But oh my, we need to see more of those coming from Honey Royce Tubino.
Much better set here by Romero. Spike of the set brought to you. Palma played in 4 of the 5 sets in their last game. Didn't score. Romero to the pipe. Tubino. That is kept alive by Chamzon. Gandler again. Oof, Vanny Gandler
swing
with 9 already. That was a net touch against the Super Spikers. So only 4 points from Molina. 2 in the first set, 2 here in the second set. Wayward pass by Gandler. She gets it back. What a reverse. Tubu swiping it, kept alive. Again, Gandler from the pipe. Vanny Gandler now in double digits with 10.
That's a good spot by Vanny Gandler. Zone 1.
For the Foxies, the last time they led by 2 was in the first set. Good pass. Santos, block.
Good coverage by Ishii. But no one there to pick it up.
Trisha Tubu, I mean, you got to credit her stepping up here in set number 2 after not scoring in the first set. If the Foxies are to rise, I mean, Tubu's really got to score. Meantime, Gandler with 11 already.
Vanny Gandler paving the way for Cignal. Good reception.
Tubu, 3 points, all from attacks. Good pass by Lalong Isip. Gandler.
That's inside.
She has been unstoppable today.
Down the line. That swing, that approach.
This is what the fans have come to see. How the Foxies can carve out a win against one of the top teams in the All-Filipino Conference. Good save by Pangilinan. Lalong Isip fires one in. Ishii, Lalong Isip off the bench with their first point.
No, Ishii had a lot of playing time, Eric, in that former conference.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
But with 6 points so far. Good reception so far by Vanny.
Lalong Isip, dig going over for La Rosa. To the pipe, Gandler. Dug by Paat. Molina. Gandler with the dig. Lalong Isip again. Tubino playing great defense in the back row. Molina. Long rally. Ordiales off the block will score.
Good point by Ordiales off the block.
In fact, she hasn't seen action at all.
Right.
In the All-Filipino Conference. Ordiales, good footsie coming from Tubino. Giselle C to Doria Aquino, battle at the net. Doria Aquino rolling it over. Tubino with a dig. Trisha Tubu pounds that one in, and it's 2 straight points scored by the Foxies.
What a sequence, Eric. And Trisha ending with a bullet. Sharp cross court. Good court with Alohi. Didn't work that time, but Louie and Trisha, we've seen this tandem ever since the UAP days, Eric.
Tough chase for Cayuna. Santos rejected by Tubino. Lalong isip. That one bounced off the net, and there's a touch as well. So Lalong isip with a side out.
And Ishi coming off the bench, making an impact for her team. 4 points. So
good pass. Tubu. Nowhere to go. Rose Doria Aquino with the emphatic block to give the Super Spikers a 1-point lead.
Door closed by the Cignal Super Spikers. Good serve.
Here's a nice pass. Tubino, as expected. Oh, punches that one through. Another, well, first set point saved by Tubino, but she scored the last 2 points of the Foxies.
You know, it's nice seeing
DLSU Lady Spiker.
Good serve by Jolina.
Gandler.
That's too tight, but Vanny made a way.
16 for Vanny Gandler, and this is set point number 2 for the Super Spikers. Santos, no aces yet. She's got 6 points, but has only scored 1 here in the second set.
That's a good serve.
Molina this time. Katindig, here's Gandler for the win. Not just yet, but they get a free ball, the Super Spikers. 1-2. Oh, General. Everything but a second touch for the Foxies as Jel Cayuna delivers the win on the option.
Oh, what a comeback from the Cignal Super Spikers. Jel Cayuna activating that 1-2 play. Bia General was there, but no one to get that second ball, and it dropped.
Foxies, their final chance to extend this match. Got to win this third set. Santos. Tubino sends it over, and luckily there was that big hole in the middle of the defense of the Super Spikers.
A point is a point for Honey Royce, and they do need to step it up big time as Cignal's up.
Katindig passes. La Rosa keeping it alive. Robbins Hardy to Tubino. La Rosa again for coverage to the pipe. Robbins Hardy goes. Gandler. La Rosa with a beautiful dig. Tubino looking for 10. She got it. 10 points for Honey Royce Tubino, the first player in double digits for the Foxies. 6-point lead now for Trisha Tubu and the Foxies. Short serve.
Jinx.
Nice block against Gandler. Nice to see the defense of the Foxies holding up against Gandler.
That's inside.
But then again, I take it back. Gandler finding a better angle.
Swift as ever.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng Bayan. Good pass. Robbins Hardy reverses. There's a Tubu with an easy over. Here's a pipe attack. Gandler from everywhere on the court. 18 points already.
Take a look at that one more time. Finding that open window in between that block. Zone 6.
They held on to that play. They never gave up.
Yes.
And they came out on top, which obviously is a huge morale boost for this team who are down by 2 sets. Santos. Tubu with another beautiful defensive play. Miscommunication there between Robbins Hardy and Molina. And Jel Cayuna with her second attack point today.
Jel Cayuna She wants to be added to the attacks here for Cignal.
Flashes of her days as a lady.
They had a slow start here. Oh. I believe there is a block touch. Yes.
Lalong Isip with a perfect pass. Gandler dug by Molina. Robbins Hardy to Tubu.
Good touch by Don.
Save. Santos. That one off the net.
Is there a block touch? Good effort.
A little difficult. Gandler off the block and outside.
Gandler off the block.
Robbins Hardy to Tubu from the back row. Popped up by Gandler. Cayuna to Santos. Going down the line, General with an easy pass. Tubino rejected, kept alive. Katindig to Lalong Isip. This one, not even off the block. So an attack error this time for the Super Spikers.
In set number 2, let's see if they can extend this match.
Santos.
Oh my.
Firing from the back row. 9 points now for Erica Santos against the top libero of the Foxies.
The wing spikers, Eric, have been solid.
And then you've got the option as well to go to the pipe with Gandler. Robbins Hardy to Molina. Block. De Guzman pops it up. Trisha Tubu. A nice dig coming from Gandler. Here comes Lalong Isip. Tubino with coverage. Molina. Cross court. Kandili Katindig with a dig. Lalong Isip again. Robbins Hardy jump set. Tubu.
A bit too short.
And that was the plan.
Yes.
Tubu now with 10, so 3 players in double digits for the Foxies.
No, Eric, that's happened quite a few times with Trisha. Explosive approach and split second going for that tip right behind Ishii.
Used to play for Cignal back in 2019.
Ooh.
Gets an ace today. That is her first point of the game.
So crucial errors here by Ishii. They're having a little talk. Ishii.
Santos is out. Ordiales is in. Robbins Hardy with a service fault. Right.
Good serve.
But a better pass. And that's the result.
You know, that's what has also been missing, Eric, with the Cignal Super Spikers. They have such solid middle blockers in Pangalinan. And
2-point run for the Super Spikers. Foxies need a good pass. There's one. Tubu, drop shot, got it.
it's just so hard to read.
He's one of the top attackers so far early in this All-Filipino Conference. Robbins Hardy with the save. And that one right on the line for Tubino. She's got 13. And don't look now, the very first set points. 7 set points for Farm Fresh. Encarnacion, great tip.
Perfect timing on that tip.
Got to keep it together if you're Farm Fresh. Tubu.
Still good.
Doremdes, her first appearance today with a dig. General will set it up back to Tubu. Good distance from the net, and Trisha Tubu finally closes it out for the Foxies.
What a way to end set number 3 with the Farm Fresh Foxies. They played as a team here. Bump set by Bia, and of course, the bullet. Eric here in set number 4. She needs to activate the middle blockers a bit more. Not a lot of touches. She has very strong, quick middle blockers.
Well, you got to credit Alohi Robbins Hardy. What a beautiful
Yes.
reverse set that time. And meantime, Jel Cayuna as well, splitting the defense of the Foxies, giving Santos a good look. She is in double digits with 10.
No net fault, child. No net fault in that sequence. So the point will.
And a 1-point lead for the Foxies.
Good reception by Chamson.
A rare combination play for the Super Spikers, and that will come back.
Still good.
Terrific effort defensively by the Foxies. Gandler tries again. Rejected coverage by Katindig. Robbins Hardy, the Tubu, can put it away. Hits the lines judge.
Effort
Yeah.
by the Foxies.
So it'll be a shame if this challenge is unsuccessful because the Foxies.
Good reception.
Through the double block.
Yes.
Vanny Gandler packing. Coach Shaq knows how dangerous the
Yes.
Foxies are coming off a loss, how
Yes.
talented this team is. You mentioned how individually these are stars on their own right. These Foxies. Des Clemente de Guzman with a save. Palma sends it over. Chance ball here for the Super Spikers. And they finally get a side out. Nice hit by Doria Aquino.
Heard how active Don was in that timeout. Sometimes those timeouts become very impactful for a team.
Almost a service ace for Cayuna. Cayuna with the first touch. Remdes sends it to Santos. And back-to-back points for the Super Spikers. What a response after the timeout. And
You'd rather have that at this time than when you're in the 20 mark.
that's right. Molina also just a conference in. That one not coming back, but you gotta admire Lohi Robbins-Hardy. I mean, believe it or not, this is the biggest lead for the Super Spikers. Romero.
Good set.
To Paat.
Reverse.
Paat tries again. Blocked again. Romero back-to-back digs. Paat for the third time. No second touch for the Foxies. Now, Super Spikers up by 2. The entire 25 points. But now, it's 10, and we're just a little over the halfway mark of set number 4. There's a nice hit again. Vanny Gandler, 24 points already. Because Maylene Paat and Louis Romero, they've done their job. They've eliminated the deficit. We're tied at 17. 1-2.
My.
Beautiful decision to get the option for Cayuna. She's got 4 points.
It's a perfect timing for
Molina serving to tie it. Good pass again by Tiamzon. Acuna with a running hit. Nah, she's got 5 points. They're a point away from another 5-setter. Gandler saves a set point. 25 for Vanny Gandler. What a game for her. There is
no block touch. So that swing is outside. For when your coach calls your name, you gotta give your all. And that is what she is doing here in set number 4.
She has absolutely stepped up. There's a good pass by De La Cruz. Molina can put it away. Did she? Nope.
I believe that's outside.
That's 2 set points erased by the Super Spikers. Meanwhile, Rose Doria Aquino and the Super Spikers looking for win number 3. They have not lost so far in 2 games.
Good reception by Julina.
Molina. That one dug. Santos. This one gets away of the Foxies with a 3-point run of their own. Now a point away from another 4-set win. Robbins-Hardy. I mean, the guts to take the option to save a match point.
I did not see that.
Full front line for the Foxies.
Oh my!
Makes up for the net touch with another point, her 7th of the game. And this is 3 seconds on the serve clock, 2 seconds. Robbins-Hardy goes back to Ces Molina. And now a chance to put it away from the pipe. Gandler. Robbins-Hardy to Tubu. Dug by Santos. This is an easy over. Robbins-Hardy back to Tubu. And Trisha Tubu saves another match point. It's going to be an anticlimactic win. All right, so it's against Tubu they call, and it's not even close. She has an ace already. What a set. What a reverse. What a reverse by Alohi Robbins-Hardy. I mean, that's just a flick of her wrist.
We talked about this earlier. You can make silly errors at the start, but
that is
nearing 30s?
For sure gonna hurt. Tubu, drop shot. Macandili picks it up.
Don gets that tip this time.
Chance to put it away. And that one through the fingertips of Molina. Tubu.
That's too tight.
What a save by General, but Jolina De La Cruz too far for a second touch.